So the whole point of going out and basically filming music was to get cool visuals to associate with covers. Why covers? Well, primarily because it's a way to engage with a musical audience on the massive kind of sea of a platform that is YouTube. You know, the thing was like never really that. It was basically like there was something that we were kind of doing around the Abyss tape. You know, it's really interesting because you and I have almost like started our relationship around doing music videos. That was how we basically spent majority of our time together, particularly like early on in getting to know each other. So what's really interesting is like the main reason we weren't doing this already is the same reason I cite that nobody else does it. Is like people like literally just don't understand. They don't have the self-belief to just go outside and do it.
What gives you the right?
What gives you the right?
Even if other people were to do it, it's that balancing act of these almost like different worlds, these different, you know, sides of contemporary music and just music in general and art in general and you know, music videos in general. General Motors, General Sal's Chicken, General Sal's Chicken speaking. There's like a particular thing that doesn't have words. There's an unarticulable magic inside of magic's the word. The things that basically make this unique. So that is the final audio product being different, being jarring. It is the run and gun style, the iPhone style, the like maximal lo-fi production, the maximal lo-fi. So what I'd like to do is basically, like the thing is that, you know, we're young, but we're not that young. We're kind of at a turning point. Isn't it funny how language gets, you know, ebbs and flows into the context of culture? We're at a turning point. My brain's rotting. I want to specifically lean into the elements of this that are things of the times. Like some of these mixes we're gonna get are really just new. They're just freaking new, man. If you played Playboy Cardi on a lot of like older speakers or whatever, it's just like it's not gonna come out right at all. Literally impossible to hear some of those ad-libs, which are really crucial to what the music is. And you know, wow, that turning point thing is a great reference. Just like how, you know, language is recontextualized by the culture, you know, so does tone and the language of textures that is, you know, a mix or a master or whatever the word is. Basically, like we're digitally capturing sound waves, and then in order to represent those sound waves, you know, we basically finagle and funkadelic maximum. We got like Jimi Hendrix electric guitar, this shit, dude. Like the electric microphone, dude. This is the electric microphone. Let's go, baby. Woo! So the same way that like you've been kind of getting your
The ability to musically express yourself kind of freely and openly, and scheduling, you know, how often you do it, is kind of like really allotted for this sort of flow state. And once I picked up the iPhone, I became very engaged physically with my body, which controls what I see, therefore controls my mind and what I think. And those thoughts are inspired, you know. And the thing is that
okay, so first principles. Why does the YouTube exist? It was to market fishing. It was specifically that. It was specifically to market the concept of catching fish. Now, the album we did, which was about, you know, life and your girlfriend, you're getting out of this long creative process, so you want to get something out in the world. And I want to like reaffirm that with you. And I also needed to get stuff out into the world. So that was like a common theme, and it formalized into this RAM YouTube channel where we're getting stuff out. And you know, now we're at basically, we found a way to be able to just make
Hello, welcome to Starbucks.
Hello, how are you? Could I please do a non-dairy salted caramel cream cold brew?
What size?
Regular, just a medium.
The medium non-dairy salted caramel cream cold brew.
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So we're gonna get to 100. I think I want to upload skate. I'm gonna make the high-res version of skateboarding gear and make sure the audio is super crisp. And then I think you should upload the long form first, and then one by one drop the individual versions. And maybe the individual versions can be like shorter crops. I do love the 60-minute cover of Impossible by Travis Scott. That's a good title. And that's another thing. Title, like literally half of what makes a good YouTube video is title and thumbnail. Title and thumbnail is an entire art form. That's one I think we should probably start working together on. But I think your YouTube the piece of art we're making. It's not a song, it's not an album, it's an MP4 file, but it's also a title and thumbnail. Like the way people spend a lot of money on music video and they spend a lot of effort on cover art, title and thumbnail is literally cannot be understated. The most important part of those types of YouTube videos. We're just doing like one song at a time. These long form things, I think these are the foundational pieces of a legendary artist. And I think that the creative overflow will spill into TikTok and Instagram success easily because of how rich and abundant the process can be, particularly outside of any sort of limitations around the platform, like thinking about YouTube or Instagram or anything like that. That first time that we filmed, with the projector in my basement. So this was after you came on stream and we did that kind of like long piece of music. And I listened to that a lot. It was really good. And you know, that night of the projector shot, I remember asking outside, I was like, I really want the opportunity to like creative direct something. And during like the Abyss tape thing, like one of my only contingencies was like, I want a Rick Rubin day. And then when you were working with Peter, I was like, I want a Rick Rubin day. And the thing is like, I was right. I'm fucking in this, bro. I've been doing this, and I'm one of the best in the world. And like, I am a very horizontal person. So even if within the vertical of music or something like that, it means one thing. It's my ability to understand how things land across these different dimensions. That being said, the thing with the YouTube, it's like if we think first principles, like literally what are we doing? It has very little to do at this point with any sort of like algorithmic thing or marketing material. And what I envision is basically just that, like, we kind of just have fun and just hang out and just do the same stuff we were doing when we were figuring out how to film that movie. And then I was talking a lot about like breaking the fourth wall or whatever. Like, one thing I'm really interested in is documenting reality in a way that brings light to it. That's something you're very good at, is capturing reality in a way that does justice to the beauty in it. So I see it and I feel it. I feel the ability to make something that really resonates with young people and really inspire people, and it's really contemporary, and it's like, I am the person to take the iPhone and then actualize its ability. Like, the proliferation of, you know, some sort of innovation. When an innovative thing happens, it takes a very long time for it to proliferate. So we are at the dawn of this like iPhone era thing, and I see it on the cusp. I see what's coming. Like, kids who are like in high school, to these 12-year-olds, they're putting out extremely high level content that literally 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, it would be millions of dollars of production. Like, you would need an entire staff. And that's where like modernists were so correct about, like, we completely overlook things and our perception defines what we do. Like, in that sense, I want to remove a lot of the words from it, but I think I'm equipped to deal with this thing in a postmodern sense. We are moving past hierarchy. The Jack Dorsey article was correct. We're moving away from hierarchy and towards intelligence. And the thing about this method of thinking is, if your first principles mindset, if you're just dealing with what's in front of you and basically you're getting past any sort of arbitrary concepts or definitions of what's happening, whatever the heck we're doing right now is like the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. Like, it is the Abbey Road of our lifetime. Not only, I feel like I've done a wonderful job of showing humility and grace to empower you as an artist, and now I need to empower myself to skyrocket this thing to the moon, dude. Let's go.
Tell me why you're asking what it is. I am not dancing now. I know that I am no one. Give me reason to turn out my brow. Chickum-diddum. 誓ってたんでろもしめやめやれしみやあれとのたまりまやもしも PC down turn me on again I know that I've got no friends life is what you make of it give me what I'll take of it I know that I'm no one anyway, give me what I want to see. I am a very angry bee. I sting, io me lo nessunerimo desi I. Now give me what it is that I have seeking with my eye. I know that not is what I am. I know that not is what I can do if I believe to tell you what it is that I love in you, my dear. I know that I am. I know that I am. I know that I am no one anyway. Now I say, tell me what it is I need. Tell me what it is I want to see. Tell me what it is I hope to know. Give me what God is to show me glow. Glow, glow for me now. Glow, glow for me now. Show me what I want to see before the end comes and swipes my heart away. I don't care cause nothing is mine. And if you say that you are what you want divine, I will give you what I hope for if you show me the cure for my condition. Oh, in the kitchen I look at myself and find the plates have gotten dirty again. And now I must leave my post. Give me what it is I hope to know. Yeah. Alright, man.
Good.
That was a pretty crazy 17-minute progression of music.